So yes, it's been a funny old start to the week. Last week I had 3 toenails removed. I was really sick of them growing really thick, and they've been doing so for the past, I'd say about 20 years nearly. I mean, I used to play football in my teens, now in my 40s. They've taken a hammering. I've always done sports, I've always had wet feet. I'm going to be heading down to hospital, doctor's orders, just in case I've got an infection in the actual bone itself. I'm on a bit of a, what have we got here? Can you see that? Fluoxetine. Pain's gone down, the swelling's gone down slightly, but yeah, I need to go to hospital now, so I'm going to go down there this morning to walk in, get an x-ray. I'm actually on my way now to the hospital and get these twinkle toes sorted out. These hammer time toes, get them looked at and hopefully get them sorted. So here we go. So I just had the x-ray done, and fingers crossed it's not infected, and I heal well. Even if it is, I'll just get stronger antibiotics and I'll be on the mend. So it doesn't look like it's infected, which is good news. So I'm out of here now. Yes, I left the hospital and seems like good news. I'm just hoping it fully is. I've just arrived at work. I'm gonna pop in. Let's fix this. Gonna pop into the office, just literally collect some parcels. I'll be working from home this afternoon. I'm gonna try and put together a little budget for the property that I looked at earlier on this morning. So here we are. So first thing I'm looking at here is the garage. So that potentially could be asbestos up there. But the first thing I'm thinking would be to get rid of this. So look inside. That's the front of the gate, which is a bit tired. So that could do with doing the first. Around the back. So we've got a little small shed back here, but the roof looks practically brand new. So that roof is pretty new, and the gutters. So that shouldn't need to be touched for hopefully many years. There is quite a few things that need to be done in here. I'll take a few photographs and report back and see what everyone wants to do with it. See what the landlord wants to do. There'll be a budget for this. See how much they want to spend. I'll explain what needs to be done, break it down for them. But I expect it's going to be at least 10,000 minimal to get it to market. Looking at it, I'm thinking it just needs the bedrooms, looking at the walls, because it's got wallpaper, the walls are really thin. We've got one bedroom I noticed which has been done, been re-skimmed, boarded and re-skimmed. Bathroom could do with cladding, if not retiling. I wouldn't bother retiling. It'd be quite. Bathroom refurbishments tend to be around £4,000 to £5,000, but if you use a cladding method, you can half that. So you'd be looking at £2,000 to £2,500 to reclad it. And then downstairs, the living room is absolutely fine, and the living room's absolutely fine. The kitchen, not bad either. The kitchen, actually, when I say the kitchen's not bad, the kitchen is absolutely fine. There's a utility room in the back that needs looking at. The toilet down there, very dated, old, pink, 1950s, if not before. So anyway, right, let's go inside and get these parcels. I need a car, I think, a little bit more practical than this one. It's a nice smooth drive, this, especially when it runs on the electric. But come on, it's not really suitable, practical for what I do. So it feels like my birthday because I've done some shopping. Now this is one of those items whereby you tell your significant other it didn't cost that much until they see what you paid on the import tax, which is the mistake that I made in leaving that on there. So this is a wheel, super light. Really pleased with that. I needed this wheel because I've got a disc wheel for the back. But as I'll be doing Lanzarote 70.3, well, I hope to be doing it with what's happened to my foot. I don't know if that's going to happen now, but I bought it anyway because I've got a front wheel with the same depth rim. Yeah, with the disc, it's just, Lanzarote is stupidly, ridiculously windy, and it can act a bit like a sail. But look at that, beautiful. But that gives me the reason to cycle a lot more, because when you spend money on something, you want to make sure you actually use it. I'll get a Continental tyre for that wheel. But I snapped the visor on my helmet on the last Ironman that I did. So I had to buy a new one. So here it is. Now that costs, I believe it was around £70. It was just for a visor. I mean, you can get a helmet for near enough that price, and that's just for the visor. I dropped it, which initially cracked it, and then cracked it here, and then very slowly it just the crack got so severe that it just all the way cracked all the way through and split into two. So this, like I said, £70 for this. Arrowhead, gyro arrowhead, really decent helmet. I'm really happy with it. I really like this helmet. Some of the helmets back in the day used to look pretty ridiculous, and before you say it, I know this can look a bit ridiculous also, but when you're on a bike kitted up, it doesn't look too bad. It looks all right. There, two hands, turn upside down. So that's not blowing off anyway, so if you just take a look at that. So when you're cycling, it happened to me in South Africa actually. So I was cycling and I started to throw it down. And when I say throw it down, it was raining the whole bike ride, the whole bike session. This was 2021 in April. But the rain, it was really raining heavily in sections. So you couldn't wear a visor like this because you just wouldn't be able to see. It's not as if you've got windscreen wipers on it. If water's coming down, it's like driving a car. You can't see through the windscreen when it's raining. So you need to be able to flip it up like this and wear it like this. So because I'm doing more vlogging now, I thought rather than just having the one memory card in my camera, I'm going to have to get a few more. So I got 3 of those, and then I also got some batteries because I'm only operating at the moment off one battery. So I'm, like, every time I record, I'm thinking, right, can't do too many takes because I'm going to run out of battery soon. It's going to go off. So I bought myself another 4. So there's 2 here, and there's 2 more in this box. And then the charger, the leads in there as well. And actually, I've got to thank a good friend of mine. Els, thank you very much, because your £30 voucher that you gifted me, I really appreciate that. But this is basically what I bought with it, this and this. I thought I'd treat myself to these 2 things, which I might not have purchased if I didn't have that incentive, that little discount. Your front wheel just goes in there, or goes in there depending on how. I like that. So you can go this high. You can see it's 2 different heights. That's deeper than there. Well, I can't show you the last item because they forgot to pack one wheel. I'm 1 wheel short. This is all that's coming in the box. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I've looked everywhere to see if it has slipped out, but it hasn't. It's nowhere. And this is why you should read instructions first. So as we have it, we've only should have 3 wheels. Or rather, pretty pleased with this. For the laptop to go right here, you can adjust it just to the side, so it goes a lot higher if you need it higher. Also goes lower if you say on a rower. That wasn't meant to rhyme, but I thought, hey, why not? So pretty pleased with that. Right, I'm gonna get some food now. I'm a bit hungry. So that's it, I'm done for today now. I'm gonna sit down, watch a bit of television. It's been quite a productive day actually. Went to the hospital, found out that I didn't really have a bone infection. So that is some positive news. I still don't know if I'll be doing the Ironman in Lanzarote. I will be going to Lanzarote. I do need the sunshine. I'm looking really pasted than I usually look. I'm usually nicely bronzed at this time of year. I'm a naturally brown skinned person, as you can see by the features, but usually I would say a tone darker than what I am right now. I try and get away over the Christmas period, and this year I didn't. Looked at that house, so I need to put together a budget for the refurbishment there. I will actually put down in the description box below the link to this job that we're going to be doing. I'll put links as well down for my purchases, which I won't get any credits for, but it's just in case you want to buy them. And most importantly, I'm going to ask you guys to please click the subscribe button as well. Welcome you guys following this journey. Just see where it goes. Might not go anywhere, might go somewhere, but it's nice to see it from the beginning. Click subscribe and you can keep checking in with how I'm getting on. Right everyone, until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye bye.